Hello, people. Sorry, I was apparently I was talking to myself that entire time. I thought I thought I clicked the button to go live, and I have not yet. So apologies for that, fellas. I apologize. You should have heard the great conversations I was having with myself, though. I'll tell you that. But I am now waiting for my game to commence. I'm playing the one and only Tebow, the Patriots tonight. 11 and 0. He is. He's 11 and 0. And I'm struggling this year. I have probably had my most trying, I should say, difficult adversity facing season I've had probably in my entire competitive Madden career. I'm 6-5 currently. Um, I am on the bubble, but I'm like on the outside looking in of the playoff circle right now. Tebow is in first place, undefeated 11 and 0. So again, he has the AFC East locked up. Because the next guy, because I'm in second place in the AFC East and I'm 6-5, so it's Tebow then everyone else for the most part. So he has the AFC East locked up. The Steelers right now are 8-3. They play later on, and they have the AFC North, and then the Browns and Ravens played today, and the Browns beat the Ravens, so the Browns moved to 9-3. Ravens moved to 8-4. And so, since the Steelers already have the North locked up, that means the Browns right now would have the first wild card spot. The Ravens would have the second wild card spot. The Chargers are leading the West right now. The South, the teams in the South, whoever wins the South is the only team that's going to get in from the South. So that's pretty much the story there. But for the wild card spots, I'm 6-5. I'm the lowest team on the list of that. Ravens are moved to 8-4 about an hour ago, so they're on the outside looking in. The Chiefs are 7-3-1. They tied earlier today, and so they're 7-3-1. But they have probably the easiest schedule going ahead. And if me and him tied, he beat me earlier in the year, so he would get the tiebreaker. And then who else is it? And then like I said, the Browns beat the Ravens earlier today. So the Browns right now are 9-3, tied with the Steelers, who will probably be 9-3 after today. So we have 9-3 team, and then the Ravens at 8-4, Chiefs at 7-3-1. So best chance I have here is if I win out, and that's a very difficult thing to even think about because I have not even come close to that against my good friend Tebow. So he's probably gonna wear throwbacks. I'm gonna stick with the unis I have. He likes wearing the old school ones. I'll say that. He's ready to go. So if I won this game, I'd be 7-5. I'd be a game behind the Ravens, who I actually could end up passing, but I have to pass two of the teams. So I'd have to pass the Ravens and the Browns, the Ravens and the Chiefs to do so. So in order to do that, I'd need the Chiefs probably have the easiest end of season schedule out of everyone. He also has the guy. That's right. He has Elliott, so I can't really. I have to make sure I give him space and play back. Can't let him make big plays.
Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Possession, possession, possession.
Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
From the gun, Roy. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
On 1st and 10. Roy. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
It was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
In on the stop, Vernon Hargreaves.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3-19. Detroit. Detroit.
From the gun on 3rd down. Roy. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
He's going to try and beat me deep a lot today. Ball. Speed. Gotta open the door. Hold on, I'm coming.
Detroit. Detroit. Now let's go. Blue Lightning.
Throwing on 1st down. Stanley. Caught by Nelson left side. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Stanley eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hurry up, here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Stanley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontaze Burfict. Coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw. Stanley. Flushed out right. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
319. Gone, 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 gone.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gone, 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 gone.
To throw on 2nd down. Stanley. Flush to his right. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Not going to get the play off in time.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon
This game
Gaudin,
has
it's the
to finish
Patriots
like a
in
7-0
possession
game.
to begin quarter
Should not
number
go
2.
long.
They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit! Detroit! Gone, 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 gone. Detroit! Detroit!
Looking to throw. Stanley. It's caught at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and to everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
From the gun, Stanley. The quick slant caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back to throw. Stanley. Looking sideline, incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd and short. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they...
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Devontae Freeman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
Missed it. That's a 10-play drive, and he missed the extra point. Come on. It's exactly how it has to be. Now he's going to kick into the wind here, and he's going to go to Devin Coleman, and he's going to go all the way back across the field. So this could be a good one. 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurst.
He's going to go all the way back across the field. So this could be a good one. 2nd and 10. 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 2nd and 10.
This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And here come the Bills. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roy. It's brought in by Kevin White. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
A first down carry for Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
He's stacking up that box. Not giving me a whole lot.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Again to Henry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
I have the wind behind me.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Gone! 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 Gone!
Are we serious right now?
All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
To throw on 3rd down. Roy on the left side. This is Stills. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Bless you.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This from 54 yards away. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been.
I have to talk to this guy about what the hell was that lineman to wide receiver switch. I can't believe that just happened. I'm so confused. That is just absurd that my lineman was just trying to block out on the wide side, and Kenny Stills, who was an ineligible receiver on that play, just all of a sudden runs an out pattern.
Long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set! Green, 39! Green!
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Two minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on second down. Stanley.
Got him.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. New England on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Hut.
Looking to throw. Stanley. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Here we go now. Blue, landed.
Back to throw. Stanley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. He'll get it up the middle.
That's a hold.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Freeman with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Set. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. No. Check. Patriots.
Operating from the gun. Stanley. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Roy. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays,
got him.
They're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Austin Hooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Needed it.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Got you good.
On first down, Stanley. Looking deep for Elliott. And that's caught inside the 30.
That is unreal.
Gain
The
of
pass and the
32
catch.
that time.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Stanley.
Got him. Ball's out.
Go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Set. 3-19.
From the gun, Stanley.
Got him again.
And he's going to go down again.
I'm not going to stop the clock.
Cunningham not dropping into coverage.
Let's
he
go.
comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go!
To throw on 2nd down, Stanley. Escaping the pressure.
Mine.
Right. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, baby! Come on!
And he'll take this back down inside the 20. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of
I'm going to get, if it's third down, I have to run a play to the right side of the field.
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing to start the drive. Roy, his throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Roy. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanley.
Missed him.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds. Incomplete.
Come on. He's going to want to get the ball out quick.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
11B, 11B. Move.
First throw now for the backup Bortles.
Got him. Let's go. That's a huge stop.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Huge stop.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield.
You wanted Bortles in the game so you could run it or throw
just
it.
couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
No, check. Patriot.
Throwing on 1st down. Roy uncorks one for Davis. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Roy. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the
He used my own trick against me.
Reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Bills. Throwing after the interception. Roy, he's going to wind up and air it out. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
Yep. I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
No way. 1st down.
This
game has been the glitchiest game I've ever seen.
At this stage of the game, the run pass
I have
ever
ever
seen. A little
seen.
bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. To throw on 2nd down. Roy. Caught right side. Davis. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Roy. It's complete. Stills. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, Roy. Thomas barreling ahead. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On 1st and 10, Roy on the left side, a catch by White. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back now in Foxborough. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
I gotta make sure I get a different route here.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roy alluding to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense.
I had to get it. I had to score a touchdown.
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Not on this
the
play.
Bills on 3rd
I have 2
down.
plays here.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
Operating from the gun. Roy. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And that pass has to be completed.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Gun! 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 Gun!
As expected, they're going
Oh,
for it to
he
keep the
slow
ball.
played it so perfectly.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator.
And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
To throw, it's Bortles. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
All right, Dagger.
As his guys are in for 6. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. So
that was kind of a dagger ball.
Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Another game where I'm in it and I just make mistakes that push me out of it, you know.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Bills offense
no playoffs for me this year.
To head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
That should never happen against Zach Martin.
Run the football. Don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action. Show your quarterback. Get a little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
The last play got just a yard.
That's
Here's
Zach
2nd
Martin,
and 9 from the 26.
He's one of the best linemen in football.
To throw on 2nd down. Rolling. The Pats are going to get there. Down
I don't even know what I'm looking at before. I was just staring at it.
In there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
It's 4-down territory, so gotta get half of it here.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Roy. He'll rifle this one deep right and got his man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Oh, that was the 10-yard.
Look out.
Oh, that might have been 5.
And he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
380.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. He's been the go-to guy.
They have a
needed
decade
big
to
play
throw
there
the
on
ball
3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball.
John Allen
for finding
and
his
Linval
way
Joseph.
open and completing the connection.
No one got there.
Hey, alert 3. 380.
now a 10th carry for Freeman. Evades him at the 20. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
If he throws the ball here, dude, I'm going to question him a little bit.
On second down, Freeman. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. New England on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Green 80. Green 80. Green is
Bortles. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing to start the drive. Roy. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills cut into that lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
4 down. Green 80. Green 80.
Freeman lineman again. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. New England on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Omaha. 72.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
From the gun, Roy. And an alley to run. Room to run inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Roy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Roy. And that is incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
2 seconds left on the clock. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Man, that'd have been freaking amazing if he caught that ball. Ah.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope.
I got to take that into account, what I just did at the end of that game.
Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
I started slinging it towards the end. I had some success, you know, but it's not my. It has never been my game plan, my style. But I mean, the guys who have beat him have been the guys that chuck the ball around. Excuse me, a whole bunch. So part of me is saying I have to play my style, but the other part is saying, hey, you might want to take a few more shots because that might be in your benefit. But we'll see. Alrighty, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry that this season has not gone the way that I hoped, and I'm sure that you hoped as well. But hey, you know, my team is old now, and I think it's starting to catch up with me right now. So I have to make some drastic changes in the off season, and we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for watching another day. Stay tuned. I think I might be back later on. We'll see how it goes. I'm sorry, my watch is. Thought I said something to it, but I might come back and play some Duo Cup. I don't know if I'm going to stream it yet. I'm still deciding, but I hope you guys enjoy what you've seen so far, and at least it made it exciting at the end. So thank you guys, and have a good night.